Folks, I'm waiting for my PlayStation remote to charge so I can play some Final Fantasy, but I have something important to talk about. I talk, of course, about the Tick. Like, guys, the Amazon series was so good! Like, I don't understand. Like, it was better than the first live action show. That one was complete hot garbage. In a freaking Thai restaurant, after you eat the Thai food and you're just taking a big ass shit. Like, God, they did so much. They changed the stuff with the Tick just so much, but not sacrificing what the Tick is. And I loved it for that. Like, I was trying to get you guys to watch it, and the people gave me a big old fat dislike. Actually, it's kind of funny because that's like what I'm talking about the video because I guess people love to hate it. Oh well. They're like, oh my god, why is this man talking about the Tick? And why should we give a shit about the Tick? It's like, I give a shit about the Tick, okay? All motherfuckers don't have to give a shit about the Tick. Where is it now? It was in here. It was in the popular section of my videos. I guess it's gone. Let me take a look. Oh, my first Tick review. Whenever he was popular is. Oh. It has like 22 dislikes and like 2 likes. Wow. I still want the fucking Tick to come back. Because it was such a good show, guys. The world building. Aegis. Motherfucking Lint turning into a hero for a bit because you really think she's gonna freaking turn good, but not really. The fact that a serious character who gets killed gets brought back, and he goes like, the exaggeration of my death is completely over exaggerated. Like, it's so awesome. I don't care if they can get Chairface Chippendale, American Made, the Fledermaus Sewer Urchin, because it was its own thing. And they kind of tried to do that with the old one that we don't talk about on this channel because it sucks so bad. And they try to make superheroes and sidekicks have this like their gay kind of metaphor. It was kind of weird and awkward and clunky. It wasn't even funny. It was just like, yes. Being a sidekick to another hero is like being gay. Yes. But Ben he basically got 2 seasons done, and those 2 seasons are the best version of the Tick because the Tick is basically how he was in he's like a combination of the live action version with a little bit more of the cartoon, and the Tick to me has never been like totally stupid. He's just been kind of naive. And he always said spoon at the very end of the freaking series, and I was like, hey, he said it. Like, when I watch the Tick, when I watch any version of Tick except for the other live action one we will not be talking about, only the Amazon series, the cartoon, but mostly when I watch the cartoon, when I watch the Amazon series, it made me just feel like I was a kid again, watching the Tick every Saturday morning on Fox. The tick isn't returning, and it makes me mad because it was the it was like a it was like the it's like the best. It's like they took the best versions of the tick and put them together. And there's even a part where they join the shield stand-in, and like Tick's like, hey Arthur, we were always like we've always been a team chum. Why do we got to do all this red tape? And Arthur's like, Tick, calm down. We got to do this red tape if we want to be registered heroes. And there's a part where Arthur's like, where the head of the Shield stand-in Aegis is like, hey, we need you to watch the tick for us because he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know. He don't know what he is. We want you to keep tabs on him. He's like, you guys want me to spy on the tick? He's like, nah. All I'm saying, boy, is we just want you to keep an eye on it's a typical brains and brawn situation. And all we want to do is to keep an eye on the brain. And there's a lot of stuff the tick was doing. Like his suit was molting, which I think if we would have got more seasons, maybe we'd start understanding, or at least a little bit of what the tick was. Because guys, we don't know what the tick is in any of the other versions. We know in the comic books he was in a sane asylum, padded cells and all. In the cartoon, he just kind of comes to the city with no name, and say kind of the same thing. And I kind of like how Tick is just like, whenever Tick is like doubting himself, like I don't remember. He's like, I don't remember a blessed. He's like, I don't remember a blessed thing, chum. This is, because they were filling out the Aegis forms. He's like, this is painful for a person with no memory. And I'm just like, oh man, because they never really talk about the Tick's origin. Tick, the older versions of the Tick never really care about their origin, but this one did, and I was like, oh, dude, I feel bad for the Tick because he isn't just like this. He isn't just like this ultimate powerful buffoon. He has his own little struggles. He just don't show it. And when he talks about the fact that he has no memory loss, it's just when he has his memory loss, it's just like, yeah, that's kind of sad. And I kind of liked Arthur's little talk to Danger Boat because that one kind of resonated with me. The fact that you can lose somebody, and people say like, yeah, get over it, but that feeling of missing somebody, it never goes away. For some people it fades, but for other people it just doesn't. And that kind of resonated with me because I'm like, if y'all don't, because y'all already know whom I'm referring to. Y'all know. Trust me, guys, it really hasn't been the same for me since 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 those 2 years that happened. I'm not really gonna say because y'all already know. And I liked how the Tick kind of addressed that. I like how Arthur addressed that because I feel like Arthur sometimes, you lose somebody and that feeling, that bit of hurt, it never goes away. People can tell you get over it, but they can, but you can't. But I gotta tell you, that doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It just means that you can't let it go because the person was a big part of your life. And I understand that more than anybody else. Trust me. Other than that, there's some dumb stuff with Overkill Like, Overkill is so motherfucking extra. Dude, he's like the cliche of every freaking character with a dark and edgy backstory. But there's like this moment in the show where he's like dancing with Danger Boat, and they're just like, it's time for us to do a thing. She's a freak like us, so we so he was dancing, like Overkill starts fucking dancing, and it was the most funniest thing I've ever seen. This fucking brooding ass character, just fucking just letting it all loose, just dancing like a motherfucker. I really like that. It was great. It sucks that the Tick just got like 2 seasons. Because fuck, it deserved more than what it got. I swear it was good. It was good, and it was good, and maybe like Arthur was gonna get somebody, or I don't know. But Superion, let's talk about fucking Superion for a minute. Oh my god, fucking Superion. Let's talk about him for a minute. So Superion, after the first season, because the Terror was always alive. The Terror was always fucking alive, and everybody's like, Superion, you're a mother. You didn't know, so we need someone like there's an Alex Jones type kind of yelling at him and shit, and he was like, he's the guy that he's like the person that gets way hung up on social media. So when people give him a thumbs down, he takes it real personally. But the thing is, he goes to Arthur of all people. He's like, Arthur, I've been helping. I've been helping I've been helping the people for like a century, and I just want to show them that I'm there for them. Like if I had to sum up Superion and work, if I had to sum up Superion and like, if I had to really sum up how Superion is, he's like a really just clingy Superman. The season basically ends with like aliens coming because Superion was thinking about, I'm going to restart the Earth, going backwards. I'm like, also I kind of hate Superion because Arthur was asking for help from to fight the big bad, and Superion's just walking on the fucking moon in his thoughts about resetting the Earth. I'm like, why you? And I was like, Benjamin, why you gotta make Superman? Why you gotta make a parallel Superman and make him this creepy? Like freaking Superior starts dressing in his freaking superhero attire, and he just starts. He looks like one of them dudes. He looks like one of them motherfuckers that will commit a murder or a robbery. He actually gets the Alex Jones dude, and he like goes, "Hey, I don't want your autograph." And then the dude starts realizing. Like, oh like Superior. And he's like, yeah. First he takes the dude, the Alex Jones stand-in, and they kind of recreate the scene from Superman with like Superman holding on to Lois, but this dude is fucking screaming the entire way. He's like, ah! It's like, do you know the things I'm thinking? Do you know why I think all of the human race is wonderful? Do you even know how much I love you guys? Like, and like, man, and when Arthur basically says you gotta bring the dude back, Superion does, and when he finally brings that man back, that man is broken. He is broken. He is like in a fetal position. See, the one thing I never got is the one thing I never got with most superhero media. Why talk shit about the hero? Why would anybody talk shit about heroes if they can do shit like that to you? Like that's why that's why you never see a Jonah Jameson in like Superman's universe. Because like if somebody really had the mind to it, they show Superman like fucking taking a guy and going, yes. Even though it'd be out of character, but I've seen writers do worse. But we get the Lobstercules, and Basically, Lost Hercules kind of comes as a villain, looks kind of like a kaiju monster. I was like, looks sort of like a Kamen Rider monster. I was into it. But then when you start to figure out that Lost Hercules is a woman and she's only doing these criminal actions like robbing banks because the Donnellys who fell over in their boat and you know she saved them because she's an Atlantean and yeah, so like there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on and lots, like, and the babies like sing. They get them away from the Donnellys. And the tick is nigh invulnerable. So guys, explain to me why the fucking Donnellys were like, oh, let's shoot our bullets at the nigh invincible man. Let's fucking just shoot our bullets. Let's unload all of our bullets on the tick. He can't feel it. He can't get hurt by it, but we're gonna just shoot him anyway because we think we can. Like, I never got that. Like, when certain crooks and robbers just keep on shooting, shooting the hero when they know that they're like the hero's like impervious to their bullets, they still do it. Maybe because they think that they're gonna get one lucky shot in, but really, yeah. And the main villain of Aegis was a scientist because he was racist. He was kind of racist against the as they're put in the Tick universe categories. Like everybody's either a category 1, a category 3, a category 5. It the numbers indicate what level of your power that you have. Some people got minor powers, some people got major powers. It's a little bit like My Hero Academia, but they're not like it's not separating the quirks. Which is another thing that never happened in the main Tick in any of the Tick continuities. This is stuff that they add to the like the Amazon version of the Tick. I really do enjoy, and it would have been great to see. It would have been great to see some other villains like in the second season. I mean, in the third season, like that were in the cartoon, like the Rakazog and a few others. I would still love to see Jervis Chippendale. I mean, I know I said it was their own thing and everything, but it would have been great just to see them. But Fox has mostly all the old characters from the cartoon. Don't know why they need them, but that's what they're doing. But Fox still has a grip on them, and by that logic, now Disney has a grip on the Tick. I'm saying like Disney probably got the cartoon version of the Tick by the balls, but I don't think they're gonna do like a Disney version of the Tick. I'd be like, y'all better keep it the way it is. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's revealed at the end. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of happening because they thought they were going to get another season. But Amazon being the greatest judges and stuff like this, they took it down. But they took it down. I'm just like, and when I was watching the last episode, I was so freaking sad because I was like, it's over, but it's so good. And I've been thinking maybe I should put this version of Tick and Arthur and the city into Team H somehow, but I don't know how I'd be able to do that really. But I've been thinking about it because this was too good. This was too good not to like at least continue on in some way. Also, Danger Boat had a thing for Arthur, and Danger Boat is a sentient like boat. It's really weird. Also, I mean, let me just say one thing: the MVP in this freaking season has to be fucking Dot because if y'all know who Dot is, Dot's Arthur's sister, and she doesn't get a lot of, in the old cartoon, she never got a lot of character development. She was always kind of the person that was always in the background. And even like the Dot in this show was like, I'm not going to be a big character in your adventure. Kind of making reference to the old Dot in the cartoon, just kind of being a bit player, like only being around when the plot demanded her to be there. But I like this Dot because she's doing more stuff. She's inspired by Arthur. She has a kind of friendship with Overkill that could have probably developed into something else. And Danger Boat had a thing for Arthur, which I think is weird because he kept like throughout the season before we get Danger Boat's like episode, he's like really trying to get Arthur. Remember, he's an AI in this boat, and he's like asking Arthur like watch movies with them, and I'm just like, and I'm pretty much open to any kind of pairing, whether it be any other character on any character at this point. But boat and man, I don't boat and AI, I don't know. I mean, man and AI, I don't know, man, I don't know. I ain't saying I'm not saying I'm a freaking AI phobe, but I'm just like wondering how would that work? Like what if Danger Boat wanted to further things with Arthur? Well, how would that work? No. Seriously, I'm asking. But like I said, when it comes to the Tick, I hold it very close to my heart because the Tick may have not been the first hero I've ever watched, but he was the first parody hero I ever watched besides Freakazoid. Just making fun of Marvel's everything, and it was just so great. He didn't just in the comic books. He didn't make just fun of Marvel. He made fun of DC, and it was great. I will always remember like the first episode where the one dude's like, "Well, you're a Tick, so that means you must suck blood. Do you suck blood?" And like Tick is like, "I got a straw. You want to find out?" And he's like, and the dude's like, "Ah!" It's so freaking. Man, I can gush about the Tick and how much I fucking love it as a show, how much I love the cartoon, but the Amazon series did something different, but still kept the Tick the same way, but still kind of putting it in that kind of Netflix-esque Daredevil Netflix show kind of feel to it, but still kind of being its own thing and still kind of having fun with what it was. And I really can't commend Ben Edmonton Ben Edlin enough. I'm glad that he was able to at least get another Tick series up, and we were able to watch it for 2 seasons at least. Because the other live action series did not even get that. It got like 1 season. But all things must come to an end, folks. Even though we don't want it to end, we're still comforted in the fact that it actually happened. And maybe one day the TV overlords will probably bring the Tick back for another round of going against villains. But until then, all I gotta say, and if you're not a Tick fan, you are so not gonna get what I'm about to say because you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? But all I gotta say is Spoon! Every other Tick fan, y'all know. Anybody who doesn't know, well, yeah, you're probably like really confused, but I'll explain it. That is the Tick's freaking battle cry when he's fighting people. And you're probably wondering why is it Spoon though? Because he's the Tick, guys. I can't really explain that to you. He just started up on a whim and he just kept saying Spoon. It's just so freaking cool. You know, and maybe one day I'll go into the Tick, like the episode where that actually originates. Because, yeah, I love that episode too. But, I'll see you guys later. Remember, even though the Tick may be gone, he's still left behind a Justice Sandwich. A Justice Sandwich we can eat again and again and again. But we can eat and eat and eat the Justice Sandwich and never get full. That's how it is. See you guys later. And yes, the Tick and Arthur will return in Team H. I don't know how I'm gonna put them in there. I don't know geographically where the city would technically be, but I'm gonna figure it out because I at least want the Tick and Arthur to actually show up. You know, don't know when, but I'll have something on it. See you guys later, and remember, spoon. And if anybody thinks if that's cringy, well, fuck you. You're on my channel. This is what you get.